Rebel.
Hey, I'm Erika.
And we are
Mango
Luna.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
So today we're just going to talk about like style, fashion.
Fuck yeah, I love that.
As you can tell, we like to dress up. We like to wear makeup.
And not and dress up
Yeah.
and dress down. But
Yeah, all the versions of that. And so where do you get your style from? Like, or your inspiration? I mean,
my inspiration, thank you. Look at you taking care of me. Thanks. So, gracias. I just wear what fucking makes me feel good. Like, damn. Some people would say that you should not wear this necklace with this or whatever. I don't follow any rules. That rule of like you shouldn't wear white after I don't even know what date because I don't follow that.
Labor Day, right?
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, whatever. I make the rules the way I want to live them. So yeah, I just whatever makes me feel good. She's a beautiful older woman, who wears big old necklaces too. She also inspires me. I forget her name. Yeah, with glasses like this. She's gorgeous. My mother is another one person that she's always
Really?
like super. She's 80 now. She's always been like on point. But I like to kind of just fucking like go with my style, like that. And it's different. Anything that's different, I love. And if I wear something like this, then I just make it different or not.
Just take it to the next level.
Fuck yeah, to the next level, like a lunada level. Iris! Hey Iris, what's up? Yeah, she's pretty badass too, yeah. Oh, and just Sarah Jessica Parker, she's awesome. I mean, Frida Kahlo, fuck! Anyways, what about you?
Same as you, like my mother, for sure. And she was, born in the mid 50s, so she, kind of blossomed as a young woman during the 60s and the 70s. So a lot of that fashion, she kept clothes from there that she handed down for me. There's a lot of pictures of her in these like really rad, as especially being a brown woman, a woman of color. I think oftentimes growing up, I was always seeing that style of fashion, like the 70s and the 60s, but it was always white people. So to see the brown versions, to me, it's like, whoa, so cool, because it was like a different twist on material. The hair was different, the lipsticks were different, and I loved seeing that. And so I like to kind of recreate that. Sometimes I'm really into the 70s, the feathered hair stuff. I think also like I'm a 90s kid too. So like flannels, grungy stuff, like oversized stuff, comes also from like hip hop. Yeah, I think also just like being in touch with indigenous roots. So as well as like honoring and wearing different collares or necklaces or blouses, huipiles, things that are woven and owning that. Wearing things with respect. Yeah, I definitely love being flashy, being fun. I love showing skin. I think that it's empowering for me. It's sometimes difficult though because I will, wear something that's, shows my cleavage or shows my, heaven forbid, my navel, and I'll walk into like a store and it's sad how many women will look me up and down, especially women who are older than me, because I'm not that young. And so sometimes that makes me, just religious, right? Or like people don't want to show their own skin, and so they see someone else showing their skin, and it makes them really uncomfortable. But I think when I was younger, that would have really bothered me. But now it doesn't bother me. It's the same thing like I felt when I was a teenager and I got my boobs really young. I started to wear baggier stuff because I was too young to really be ready for the attention of the male gaze. So I just wanted to cut it out. So then I just started wearing things that didn't show my boobs. But then in my 20s, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I started showing my boobs for the first time, and it was so empowering to be like, you know what? If you look at my boobs, that's not a reflection on me. It's a reflection on you and how inappropriate and how you sexualize things, and not necessarily me. I should be able to show my body and it not be sexualized. But thanks to the patriarchy and misogyny, that doesn't really happen. So yeah, I think now Selena was a huge influencer in style. I think nowadays you have like Rihanna. She's a big influencer for me as well, absolutely. Yeah, and my friends see like their Instagram photos or things that they're posting, outfits they're wearing, and it's definitely inspiring for me. So I feel like the more I kind of allow myself to like be bold and be bright, or even the other way, like take photos with no makeup or, you know, frumpy clothes. I think that it inspires other people around me the way that other people inspire me.
You know, it's, when you said about the whole religion thing, I'll speak for myself. It's kind of to be shy with everybody. Women are taught to be shy and kind of like, oh, tapate, don't show your chichillas, you know, that kind of stuff. Like you said, once you start to kind of embrace your body and not worry about who in the fuck's gonna be looking at or what the fuck, or you don't feel safe, right? And that's another fucking thing that I could be wearing this and then you don't feel safe, so you're like, oh my god, let me put my jacket on, and it sucks.
You can also, like, just when you see another person, you know, maybe showing some skin, like, give them a smile, like, nod at them, like, give them a high five, or, you know, like, let them know, even if you don't know them, right? Just let them know that, like, hey, I see you in that mini skirt, or I see you in that low cut, or I show, you know, that whatever it is, you know, and give them, you know, a polite and respectful, girl, like, hey, you know, say, que mango, you know?
Yes, tell them, hey, girl, you're a mango, que mango, you should
hey, boy, que mango, like, you know, hey.
Why not? Yeah, let's start supporting each other, and it's like, hey, you're looking fly, you're looking good. You all good. You know, I always do that. I like to do that, and it's really nice. Yeah. You know, all types of bodies and all types of colors,
all ages. That's a huge thing that I'm noticing. Like, as I approach another decade in my life, I'm watching how more inspired I get by seeing what would be considered older women. You know, really just being their true selves. Like, a lot, you know, being in their 40s, wearing whatever they want, their 50s, with the, you know, with these beautiful, you know, lines on their face, and enjoying it, and still smiling and not trying to hide. And, you know, I want to be in my 50s wearing, you know, Daisy Dukes.
I'll be there, girl. I'll be there. I love the whole dressing up and everything. It empowers me, and I want to empower other women too. As I see them with makeup or no makeup, I'm gonna say, girl, you're looking good no matter what. Because if you're all about, you're gonna put your fake boobies and your makeup and your lips and all that, then do it, girl. More power to you. Whatever makes you feel good, you should wear it and own it and all that shit. So it's,
yeah, and I think even if you one times want to cover up, right? Because sometimes you want to wear something frumpy, and someone will be like, oh, you know, mija, or whatever, like, why don't you ever wear something that shows your waist or your hip, you know? And so that too, like, if you want to wear, if you never want to wear Daisy Dukes, that's fine. You know, like, just I think we just have to continue to find the power within us to wear and to look the way we want to, and then that will inspire others to be themselves.
That's the key.
You know,
just being yourself. That's when I get dressed. That's me. And very fluid. Go from like wearing my tracksuit and no makeup, and or going with tacones, my heels, and my. I mean, like you see me right here. My hair will always be big no matter what, which I love. That's what I love about me, right? Just whatever is gonna make me feel good about myself and love myself and be myself more. That's what I do. So you're pretty fluid too, right? With your style?
Absolutely. I like to experiment. Absolutely. It's like, it's about, for me, I think maybe, you know, when you're an artist like you are as well, like, you need to reinvent yourself. You need to, like, you see yourself as a canvas, and so you add color and or take color away, or you add material. And I think that is what's fun about really kind of when you start to embrace your body. And the only thing sometimes I wish is, like, man, I wish that my younger self knew or felt the way my older self feels. Like, shit, I would have worn so many different things in my 20s.
God, my hair would have been really big.
Absolutely. But, you know, here we are now, and it's never too late.
We're gonna be posting some pictures when we feel fucking hot and fly and all that, lunadas, mangonadas, mangos and all that. You see them. Why don't you post yours, please? Share yourself.
Yeah, hashtag que mangos. Post a photo, hashtag que mangos. Send us in the DMs, you know, and shout us out. Shoot us out. I don't know. Give us a shout out.
Give us a shout out.
All right, we gotta sign off. We're getting a little loopy here.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye.